Turkey has just received delivery of its first few Altay main battle tanks. Now, the Altay has been in concept for quite a while now. It is a joint development between Hyundai Rotem, the South Korean manufacturer, and the Turkish military. Now, there have been quite a few hiccups with this project. There was some stuff with the engine, and that has since been solved, and the Altay is on its way. It's going to be delivered in two configurations. You've got the T1 configuration, and then the further T2 development, which is more to follow on that one. But the T1 is a far cry from what Turkey's operating currently, which is their fleet of M60T. Yes, I said M60s. In a Sabra configuration, which is just a modernization of the old M60 that's been around since basically the Cold War. And they also are using Leopard 2A4s, which saw service in Syria, in Idlib, Syria, against Daesh, and those things didn't fare so well. So this is using lessons learned from the battlefield in the initial development of the Altay T1. The Altay T1 featured a 1,500 horsepower engine, a NATO standard 120mm smoothbore main gun, which is capable of firing NATO standard ammunition, minus like the M1147 amp round, because that round requires a different breech, which is on the M1A2 Set V3. But everything else it can fire, DM53, all the other different things that Leopards fire, all the other Abrams rounds. So it's a really capable platform. Thing weighs in around 65 tons, but here's some unique capabilities that really set this apart from the original Leopard 2A4 that they've been cruising around with for quite some time now. This thing has an integrated active protection system. It's got a commander's independent viewer. It's got a phenomenal optics package. It's got integrated explosive reactive armor. It's got bar armor. It has got a remote weapon station, which you can put like a 50 cal up top or a 12.7mm gun up top. It is a very capable platform for Turkey to have that really sets their army apart from where they were and really brings them up to a 21st century standard where they are operating the latest and greatest tanks that are alongside partners like NATO partners like Poland, which are operating Leopard 2 PLs. They're operating M1A2 Set version 3s and M1A1s. They're operating K2 Black Panthers. And then you've, of course, got the Germans going around with the Leopard 2A7Vs, and then they're going to be operating Leopard 2A8s, and you've got all these different folks that are out there, and Turkey's kind of been stagnant as far as having their tank force kind of out there. But I understand their neighboring countries may not necessarily have the most advanced armor capability. Most of them are operating T-Series tanks, but it is time for Turkey, who operates a ton of F-16s, to really modernize their land forces, be able to keep up with the trend, keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. And this is a really unique capability for the Turkish Armed Forces, and I'm excited to know more as these 250 units start to go through. I believe like 65 of them are going to be T1s, and then the rest of them are going to be the T2 configuration. So more to follow on that, and thanks for watching.